Come in. Hey, Ramon, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, John?
Doing great. How's the wife doing?
Good. She's good. She's still teaching. Very busy. She gets up, every morning, 5 in the morning.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I must hire her out.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. But she's really busy. It just makes things a lot harder for me in the business.
For sure.
How are your kids doing? You get to see them?
They're doing great. Jimmy's growing up, still playing piano. He's got a concert this weekend.
Yeah.
We're very proud of him.
Yeah. He must be growing up fast, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah. Good.
Well, I called you in here today because we do have a little bit of an issue. The problem is you haven't paid your rent for about 5 months now, and so that is something that we have to resolve.
Yeah. I understand that, and yeah, I'm terribly sorry, but with the economy, my business has been failing, so I'm trying to make things work out. On both ends. I'm trying not to go into debt, but it's been very, very hard on me.
I can completely understand that. So what exactly would your interest be here?
Well, I'd like to, keep owning my own business. I don't really want to go back to working a full-time job. I see how stressed out my wife is, and I think I can be more profitable and more beneficial to my family if I own a business.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also at the same time want to be debt-free.
Mm-hmm.
I understand I owe you money for rent, and that's you run your own business, so that's not acceptable. So I'd like to work off my debt. And what would you like?
Well, my main issue is I need a way to keep my business running, but overall my biggest interest is to have more time on my hands. I never get to see my kids or my grandkids anymore, and I feel like all I'm doing is working, and I'm not getting any of the time to reap the benefits and finally get a break.
Okay.
But also, it's just not possible to get that time with having to run my own business and also having to resolve this issue.
No, I understand. It's very stressful.
So basically our problem is that we need to resolve this debt in a way that solves both our interests.
Correct. And I was looking to hopefully work that out with you today.
All right. Is there a way that, I don't know, maybe you could move to a different location?
There's really nothing I can do, with me already being in debt with you. That's obviously I can't, just pick up and leave you with the debt and then move in somewhere else because that's, I'm most likely going to have to have someone call you, and if we're on bad terms, that's probably just not going to work out.
Right, understandable. I would like to sell my own business, but right now the economy is just too terrible, and I would be at a huge loss, and it would be an entire waste of time, so that's definitely not an option either.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that right now with my business struggling, and it's just not the time, I think, to sell either. I don't think you'd get even close to what you'd want.
Definitely. Could you perhaps take out a loan?
My credit in the past has been a little rocky, so it's tough. I could probably take out a small loan, but even that, it just doesn't. At the current path, I can't even make profit the way it's going. So I have to look for other options, just to keep the company afloat.
Okay. Gotcha. Can you think of anything else you could do?
Maybe I could work for you. I understand that you'd like some more time to spend with your grandkids, and I'm good at running a business. Just mine's just not very profitable right now. It's it's just the items that I'm selling. It makes it hard. So I could think maybe I'd manage and run your business. You can go spend time with your kids, and that way I could slowly work off the debt that I've accumulated.
Well, that does seem like a viable option. That would meet most of our priorities. I would have to start you pretty low if this did happen. Maybe something around like a $60,000 salary.
Well, I've looked into it, and it seems like the going rate for a manager position like that is right around 120. And I understand, you've done me a lot of favors. I know we're not even close at that point, so that's completely out of the question. But maybe we could be somewhere closer to 90,000. And plus, the money that you make isn't all going just in my pocket. It's also going to be paying back the rent that I owe you for the past months.
I understand what you're saying, but also you do have to understand that I've been giving you a lot of leeway with letting the rent slide this long, and so I've got to watch out for my own funds as well. What about 70,000?
70,000 is close, but I think it's still, with my wife working full time, me trying to keep my business afloat, I'm really running short on time. If we agree on 80,000, I'd be willing, to give your company my full commitment.
Well, I definitely am hearing what you're saying. I understand that the wife and kids are very important to you. So I am willing to meet you at 80,000 if you're willing to meet me with some of my interests as well.
What were you thinking?
In order for me to know that like the business is being run properly and everything while I'm away and visiting with my family, I'd like to receive weekly reports of how everything's going to make sure everything is run the way that I would like.
Of course, it's a little bit extra work, but that's something I'm willing to, like I said, for 80,000, I'd be willing to put in more of my time. And it makes sense for you because you see how your business is running, so you know that it's not taking a turn for the worst.
Right.
That way we're both satisfied. We both know what's going on.
Sounds good. I'd also like to instate a 3-week training period in the beginning. Is that all right?
Yeah, I guess we can make that work.
All right. I appreciate that. Okay. I think that seems like a fair deal to get everything up and running.
Okay.
So to summarize, what exactly are we doing?
Do the math. Since you're going to pay me $80,000, that'd be roughly $6,000 a month after taxes. I owe you roughly $12,000 in rent. So I think to make it practical for me, the first 4 months I just give you half the pay. So that's $3,000 a month that you get paid back towards rent. So after the 4 months, you'd be paid off, and then we can continue to go from there.
All right. I think that sounds great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Glad we reached an agreement.
Thank you.